What's going on, Warriors? Happy freaking Monday. Happy Monday. It's fucking Monday, and I'm super excited, guys. I'm back in Fort Myers. Was just up in Orlando visiting some family up there, so that was awesome. But guys, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna keep it brief with you guys today. We're gonna be talking a lot about pushing past pain, guys, and rising to the occasion of life. And we're gonna be talking about this, guys, enduring pain, enduring struggle, enduring adversity, guys. And I'm so sick of people using their pain or their struggle or their certain situation in life. And I know, guys, everybody goes through different things. Everybody goes through different struggles at different times, and everybody has different levels of pain tolerances. But guys, you have to understand, Trent, James, what's going on, boys? Happy freaking Monday. But what you guys have to understand is, Jojo, what's going on, girl? Happy freaking Monday. You're in for a fire podcast today. Guys, pain is something that is meant to be used as a tool, something to push us and to mold us into different human beings, into different people. It's supposed to really bring out our inner beast and bring out our true potential. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today on today's episode, on today's podcast. So guys, before we get started, if everybody who's just tuning in, whether on Facebook or on Instagram, make sure you guys tag 3 friends that need to hear this message. You guys know Mondays are all about mindset, all about mentality, and all about waking you guys the fuck up. I told you before, sometimes I curse here, and, I try my best to kind of limit it, but I feel as though it's in my best interest to really just kind of let myself go and let myself express, what I need to express to you guys. And today's message, guys, is all about embracing this pain and rising to the fucking occasion. Tony, what's going on, brother? Like I said, guys, tag 3 people if you were just tuning in, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be a fire episode. If you guys need to come back later and watch it on the replay, make sure you guys, as always, hashtag replay. And also on the podcast as well. You guys can watch this episode on either Spotify or the Apple Podcast app, whatever is easier for you guys. So if you're just tuning in, let me know how your day's going. Jojo, happy freaking Monday. Yes, fucking man. I love the energy. Baby. Love the energy. We just had a 4-hour car ride. My back is super fucking stiff today. But guys, I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm so excited to be back into my routine. We left. Babe, when did we leave on Friday? What time? Like later in the afternoon? Like 3, 4 o'clock we left on Friday. So we were up in Orlando for like the last 48 to 60 hours. Had a great time up there. But between Friday and today, guys, we were in a car for probably 8 hours. So my back's definitely feeling it, especially with, as you guys know, what's been going on with my body and my breathing and all that crap. So, I just want to let you guys know that every day for me is a struggle, and I still make it a point to get on live here. I still make it a point to serve my clients. Steven, if you're in here, Brendan, and I think that's what it's about, guys. Even when we're in a struggle, even when, we're in pain, we have to fucking suck it up, and we have to step up and rise to the fucking occasion. We have to rise to our situation. Well, what is life demanding out of us right now? Are we going to be the person that sits down and watches Netflix and is just okay with the bare minimum of barely scraping by, living paycheck to paycheck, hating our bodies, hating the way that we look, hating the way that we feel? Or are we going to be the person that fucking rises to the occasion and rises to who we're supposed to be, right? To who God really intended us to be. And that's why I'm here, guys. I'm here to fucking wake some of you up. I'm here to remind you guys that you're fucking worthy, that you're fucking relentless, as long as you can remind yourself that every single day. That's what Mondays are about here. That's what Mondays are about on the lives and the podcast. So if you guys are just tuning in, tag 2 to 3 people. I'm going to wait another 30 seconds or so, and we're going to get this bitch underway. And I'm super, super stoked, like I said, guys, for today's episode. Honestly, Mondays are my favorite day of the week. I know a lot of people out there, have this hateful relationship with Monday. Like it's Saturday, right? You love Saturday. And then it turns into Sunday and you're like, oh my God, tomorrow's work. Like it's Monday. Fuck that mentality, guys. I'm here to tell you, when you wake up Monday morning, and I don't care if you work a 9 to 5, I don't care if you work a side hustle, I don't care if you own your own business, whatever the hell you do, Mondays set the tone for the week. Even if you hate your fucking job, right? Even if you hate your life, use Mondays as a way to implement change. Use it as a way to get into your own fucking mindset and remind yourself, I can be the change. I can make the change as long as I use Mondays, right, to set the tone for the rest of the week. So many of you weak motherfuckers out there are not doing that. You guys aren't utilizing your days. You're not utilizing the resources out there. And that's why I get on this live, get on this podcast, get on this stream to remind you guys that need to be reminded and that actually want to make a change with their fucking life. Listen, like I'm like you guys, there's no difference. I made the decision to quit my job. I made the decision to go all in on something that I'm truly passionate about. And, here I am today, guys. I have just over 10 clients in my coaching program. I wake up every single day with a shit ton of fucking energy, and I'm happy, the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. Happy in my relationship. I'm happy with my family. I'm happy with my career. The only thing that I'm not happy with, guys, is the pain that I'm in. But I know as long as I can push past that pain and rise to the occasion, anything is fucking possible. So, guys, I'm going to get this shit started. We're going to get the podcast started here. If you guys have any questions during the 10, 15 minutes that we're on the podcast, I want you guys to save those for the end. Travis, what's going on, my man? Happy fucking Monday. I want you guys to save those questions for the end. That way I can kind of scroll through, and make sure that none of your questions get missed here. So happy Monday for those of you guys just tuning in. We're going to get this bitch started in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the Relentless Life podcast. I'm your host, Coach Chance, and I am fired up today, guys. Mondays are my favorite day of the week. And as you guys know, here on the podcast, on the live stream, on Instagram, Facebook, I bring the energy, I bring the fire every single day. We're here Monday through Friday. Same time today, we were a little bit off, so it's about 5 o'clock now, Eastern Standard Time. But I'm fired up as always, guys. Thank you so much, Evan. What's going on, brother? Happy Monday. I'm fired up to be here, guys. We got it popping in Facebook. We got it popping in Instagram. You guys drop some fire emojis if you guys are excited for today's episode on mindset, motivational Mondays, whatever the hell you guys want to call it. But today, as I was just talking to you guys about before we started the podcast, we're going to be talking about pain, right? Everybody is going through something right now. There's a fucking recession coming, guys. There's a recession coming. I don't just mean financially. I see your fire. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. But guys, there's a recession coming. There's a storm that's going to come and try to rob you of your potential. It's going to try to rob you of your spirit, of your energy, of your flame. And it's up to you on whether or not you're going to be able to defeat that storm and to become that storm and to truly become relentless and rise to the fucking occasion, rise past the point of that pain and tolerance. You guys, like, listen, everybody has a tolerance of pain, right? Like, I've been going through something for the last 7 years. Even as I stand here and speak to you guys, my neck is hurting, my lower back is really tight, but I'm doing my goddamn best, guys, to be focused on you, to be focused on this podcast, to be focused on this live stream and ignore that pain. Like, I'm doing my best to do it. And I think I do pretty damn well because I have to wake up every day and do the same thing. And I'm happy. I love it, right? It excites me. I love getting on here and motivating people and telling you guys to wake the fuck up, right? To believe in yourself. But I'm in pain myself. But I'm here to tell you guys that if I can wake up every day and be in pain, I know that you guys can do it too. You guys, no matter what you're going through, if you lost a parent, if you lost a loved one, if you're alone, if you're dealing with depression, if you're going through anxious racing thoughts, if you have no confidence and you're insecure with how you look or how you feel, I'm here to tell you guys that you can be the change. You are the change. You just have to dig deep, guys. You have to dig deep and you have to rise to the fucking occasion. Rise to the situation. Rise to the level of pain tolerance that is needed to overcome your situation. You guys have to strap up and be ready. You got to wake the fuck up. If you guys want the life that you dream of, if you want to accomplish these goals, right? We talk about goal setting all the time. If you don't have goals, I would start making fucking goals. But if you guys have goals, it's time to understand that you're going to endure a storm, whether tomorrow or next month or next year, you are going to endure a storm. And it's going to be painful. It's going to be brutal. It's going to knock you on your fucking ass. But I'm here to tell you guys that if you have the right mindset, and that if you continuously affirm, we always talk about these positive affirmations every day. If you can affirm who you are, who you want to become, right? Then when you're going through that pain, when you're going through that struggle or that challenge or that adversity, whatever situation you're going through, it's going to be so much easier. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be more tolerable. I think that's a better word for it. It's going to be more tolerable to get through that pain. There's a reason why, guys, I've been going through this for 7 years and I haven't given up yet. It's because I know there's something greater waiting on the other side of pain. There's something greater waiting for me if I can just hold on. And 7 years is a long, long time. It's a long time, guys. It's a long time. And every time, somebody new asks about what I'm going through, my situation, why I'm not working out, what's going on, I have to be okay with explaining myself, right? I have to dig back into that injury, right? And it sucks, but I continue to remind myself why I continue to fight. There's a reason for me. There's a reason, and that's why I keep pushing. That's why every day I wake up, I know I'm one step closer to getting better. I'm one step closer to getting my answer. I'm one step closer to getting to that solution, right? And to finally working out and to living my dream life and to be able to not be in pain anymore. Because I know I have to rise to the occasion. Every single 24 hours, you have the opportunity to either rise or to fall. What decision are you going to make? You either rise or you fall. Carla, what's going on? So guys, I'm here to tell you, life is not easy. Life is not easy. You guys know this by now. I'm not preaching anything new by telling you guys that life isn't easy. But what I am telling you guys is that in order to get something special out of this life, you have to be willing to make the decision and say, I'm going to fucking rise and I'm going to face this pain head on and I'm going to lean into this pain and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, and I'm going to get through it. And not only am I going to get through it, but I'm going to fucking thrive through it. I'm going to do it with a goddamn fucking smile because I know that if I can get through this shit with a smile, whatever's on the other side is going to be a fucking breeze, man. It's going to be a breeze. And that's what you have to remind yourself. I'm here to wake you guys the fuck up today. It's Monday. I'm fired the fuck up. And you guys need to wake up. You need to rise. Too many of you are falling so short of your goals. You're falling short of your fitness goals, right? Of losing that 20 pounds or gaining that 20 pounds of weight. You guys know how many guys come to me all the time and they ask me, I tried all these things, Chance, I just don't know what to do next. And I tell them, well, how much resilience have you had? How consistent have you been? Oh, well, I've tried this thing for 3 months and, I tried this and I just don't understand, man. It's not seeming to work. And I just don't know where to go. I'm hoping maybe you can teach me something, right? Like, how do you maybe eat the right foods? Guys, I'm here to tell you, as much as a good solid meal plan and solid workouts, right? And releasing the body and sleep and water, as much as that's all super fucking important for any fitness goal, without consistency, and without a certain mindset and a sense of accountability, you're not going to get to where you want to be. You're going to crumble. You're going to fall. You're going to fail. If you don't have that mindset of rising to the fucking occasion and rising when things get hard in your life, guys, because it's going to fucking happen. It's going to happen. I don't know how many people out there listening to this maybe haven't had their story yet, right? You haven't been through the storm. Maybe you've been through a few little thunderstorms here and there, right? But you haven't really endured, the main war of life. There's constantly battles that God is throwing at us, and for a reason. He's testing us, guys. He's testing who can withstand the storm, who can come out the other side a stronger man or a stronger woman. These are all battles. These are all tests, and it's up to us individually to overcome these battles, to become a better man. To learn something from it, to learn something from our mistakes. So you either rise or you fall. You either push past pain or you let the pain control you and suppress you for as long as that pain is going to be there. And for many of us, guys, it's our entire life. For many of us, we lost confidence early on in life and we never gain it back. And that makes me so sad when I meet somebody like that, when they're so insecure, they have no confidence, they're anxious, right? They have depressive thoughts, possibly suicidal thoughts, and they've been dealing with this for 20 plus years. That to me is one of the saddest things that can happen to a human being. When a human being is robbed of that nature, of being able to overcome, that tenacity, that resilience, that strength, that fire, that fucking energy. We all have it, guys, but 98% of us are robbed from it early on in life, or maybe when we're 30 and we've been in the same job for the last 8 years and we finally have a family and We just go through the motions, right? Because that's all we can do now. We locked ourselves in. We're trapped. And that is so sad, guys. So I'm here to fucking wake you up and say, I don't care what situation that you're in. It's up to you to either rise or to fall, guys. And that's all I'm going to fucking leave you with today. You know, at the end of the day, guys, you are in control. Nobody else. Not me, not your parents, not your partners, not your bosses. Nobody is in control of making your life better than what it currently is. So if you're not 100% happy, and I'm not saying, you know, we have to be happy 100% of the time, but if you're not truly happy with where you're at in life and truly proud of your dedication and of your consistency and your commitment to your goals, I need you guys to wake up tomorrow, look at yourself in the mirror, write down some fucking goals, and write down why it is you wake up every morning. Why is it that God decided that you're worthy of life? Why is it that you're worthy of the greatest blessing known to mankind? Having fucking air in our lungs, having a heartbeat. You guys got to wake the fuck up. Remember why you're here. Remember why you're here. Start setting goals and start rising to the fucking occasion to push past pain. No more falling, guys. No more failing. You guys are worthy. You're worth it. And I'm super fucking proud of you. Much love, much respect. I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's episode. Let's fucking go. Peace. Good fucking podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. We got Travis in here, just what I needed to hear. Let's fucking go with the fire emojis. Babe, what's going on in the other room? Let's fucking go, baby. Love the support. You guys are fucking awesome. Much love, much respect. I will be on here tomorrow, back to the same time, 12 p.m. Today we were only a little bit behind, obviously, because of that drive. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's episode. About rising and falling past pain, and you get to make that decision, and guys, Mondays are really all about having that mindset, having that mentality. I speak about this all the time because I know personally for me, guys, if I don't set my tone in the beginning of the week, if I don't start my Mondays out really fucking strong with a lot of energy, the rest of my week, the rest of the days in the week are going to suffer because, of that lack of consistency, of that lack of mindset and motivation first thing Monday, right? So I want you guys to set a goal, make a goal for next Monday, to wake up and to have goals and to have that mindset, guys, of setting yourself up for success throughout the week. Because if you fail to prepare, you're preparing to fail. I think that's a saying, something like that. So I want you guys to focus on that next Monday. Make sure you set goals. Sunday is all about goal setting. Make sure that you guys, Edgar, what's going on, brother? Make sure that you guys set yourself up for success for the rest of the week. So that's all. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. here on the Relentless Life, here in the live stream. Much love, much respect. Let's fucking go. Happy Monday, team. Let's go, baby.